Hello guys, shortly before I begin, I asked everyone if I should start with good or bad news, and an overwhelming majority out of 95 people, 80% said bad news first. So, for those who voted in the poll I've released, thank you. And I'm gonna start this news section with Roblox requiring age checks to do collaboration in Roblox Studio for Team Create, starting in May apparently.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Which, not sure how Bloxy News got a hold of the month that it being implemented in, but if you go to, like, the Create tab, all it shows is early 2026. It doesn't necessarily say, oh, it's in this month or that month or whatever the heck, And it leads you to a post and all this other stuff, It doesn't necessarily say, like, what month either. So, yeah. Unless it's the roadmap. But then still, you probably still can't find much of anything here that I'm aware of. But yeah, it's gonna isolate the younger developers and the older ones, which obviously that's the point, but who knows, like, what if they're stuck on something? Like, they're gonna have to resort to moving crap off the site again because, well, they can essentially say, oh, it didn't happen on my platform, it's not my problem. Like, at this point, it's just crazy. And someone brought up the point saying 99% sure this is because of condos, which, there has been a few people that used it for nefarious purposes, like inappropriate role plays, which is just absolutely nefarious and crap. And I don't know, these people just somehow keep finding new ways to get around all this crap. So, what can I say? And, if everyone's 16 and older, they could work together fine. That's if they're age checked, though. Which, who knows, by the way, whether or not you can still collaborate with non-age checked users. Right? That has never been brought up. And now, folks, we got Azerbaijan potentially being next to restrict Roblox access due to, them having a meeting with the company saying that if these issues regarding, family values and legislation, whatever legislation it violates, probably involving child safety, and if they don't address those problems, they will be restricted. And Roblox representatives said that they'll take measures to eliminate risk with initial results expected in April. So yeah, there is probably a non-zero chance they ban Roblox in Azerbaijan, but it's not like a big chance either because of what has been brought up in this line here. But again, that is that, and that comes after the Philippines have warned Roblox to take action about their safety or they'll face their own set of restrictions. And Brazil has implemented loot box related restrictions against platforms like Roblox. While it's not a full ban in Brazil, it's still a partial restriction and all that other stuff. And now, folks, we got Roblox starting in 2027 implementing an update where they'll apparently take a cut from all brand integrations made inside games, which CreateCraft has said this is in the equivalent to YouTube taking a cut of creators' sponsorship money. Oh boy, that's just wild. And yeah, it's truly insane because Roblox is trying to find a way to grab more money from its users in some of the most unethical ways possible. All these updates, like, it's affecting the developers, the clothing creators, the YouTubers. Everybody's affected by these horrible updates in the last couple months. And it's about time that Roblox just look at themselves in the mirror and ask why their updates suck. And realize who is causing their company to go to hell. That's all they have to do. It's just nuts, okay? And I don't know what to say about this as someone who is trying to develop games despite me being against all these bad updates. and stuff like that. And UGC creator, famed UGC creator, and probably one of the oldest users on Roblox, Reverse Polarity, said, curious to hear what Roblox has to say about this based on trends from Roblox lately. Saying that it seems to me that the platform's grown too large and that the leadership is fractured, which makes it more of an interesting case going on here because, Dave Bazuki on the podcast in December has discussed something about, like, safety and classic Roblox identity and all that other stuff. But then there's all these lower level, employees, like maybe executives or leaders of a certain division that are just releasing all of these horrible updates that no one even asked for. Literally no one. Maybe except like one person who likes to torture everyone mentally, but besides that, but mostly everyone doesn't give a crap about releasing these horrible updates, and I am not going to excuse David Baszucki either. Like, this is just nuts. Truly insane. And now, folks, on to the semi-good news. And I say semi because it's still being done, yes. They're still gonna force everyone to have premium or have their clothes off sale, yes, but the deadline just got pushed back by 3 to 4 months, essentially, saying, yeah, we're gonna give you till July 31st instead of March 20th, which is why I made an announcement saying my stuff will be on sale for another 4 months. Like, okay, that's good, but it'll be even better if you cancel the update outright, especially regarding the 2D clothing aspect. Like, come on. This was a huge ploy for people to get premium. That's it, dude. There's just no other point about this. By the way, if you want to support my clothing group in any capacity, you can go to the description or search up Android Clothing on Roblox. Go to the group and go to the group store. And there is pretty much a bit of everything, t-shirts, actual shirts and pants of fictional sports teams, actual sports, etc. There's a whole variety of stuff that is appropriate and stuff. Feel free to check it out. And now, believe it or not, Roblox has brought back a sale. The spring or Easter sale, whatever you call it, it's here. And it started with the purple clockwork headphones at a whopping 40,000 Robux. It's quite a bit, basically $400 essentially. A bit more than that, but it's quite a bit of money. And I'm just looking forward to Headstack, honestly, because that was the item. Believe it or not, it's what I wanted for years now, like even before all the controversy, and with Roblox not giving them much of a crap about their safety until it's too late, that's not going to stop me from wanting Headstack. Okay? It's not. And, who knows if this sale is a ploy to get back on the community side or whatever, but they better do more community listening at this point. But that'll be all I have for this video, by the way. And if you guys like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, kind of what you guys think about everything down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.